Imagine being a soldier inside a tightly sealed armored vehicle on a 100-degree day, surrounded by noise, heat, and chemical fumes from powerful weapon systems. Now imagine doing that every day without knowing the long-term health effects. It's not just about building equipment that performs. It's about protecting the health and readiness of the soldiers who use it. That's why the Department of War uses Health Hazard Assessments, or HHAs, to identify and reduce risks before they become realities. Health Hazard Assessment is the Army's formal process for evaluating health risks associated with material systems across their entire life cycle, from concept and design to testing, fielding, and sustainment. HHAs cover a wide range of materiel systems, including weapons, vehicles, munitions, training devices, personal protective equipment, and operational gear. At its core, the HHA program is systems engineering from a medical and occupational health perspective. It evaluates how equipment impacts soldiers' health and performance, not just during combat, but throughout training, logistics, and daily operations. The HHA mission is managed by the Health Hazard Assessment Division, located within the Defense Health Agency, DHA, Defense Centers for Public Health, Aberdeen. Located at Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland, the program is led by a dedicated team of professionals, supported by experts in industrial hygiene, ergonomics, radiation safety, biomedical engineering, sanitation, and toxicology. Originally established in 1981 by the Army Surgeon General, the program was developed in response to concerns about the long-term health effects of operating complex military weapon systems. Today, the HHA program supports hundreds of Army systems and plays a critical role in acquisition decision-making. HHA professionals review capability documents, attend system working group and integrated product team meetings, provide technical guidance, and prepare detailed reports that include health risks and recommendations to influence how systems are built. Let's take a closer look at the major health hazards evaluated by HHA professionals. Acoustic energy, noise. Most Army systems produce high levels of noise. Without proper controls, long-term exposure can cause permanent hearing loss and degrade operational effectiveness. Blast overpressure. Blast overpressure is the sudden increase in atmospheric pressure caused by an explosion and can damage the lungs, ears, and brain even without visible injuries, and especially with repeated exposure. Chemical substances. These include fuels, solvents, combustion products, and maintenance-related chemicals. Exposure can result in respiratory issues, organ damage, or skin irritation. Biological substances. These can include exposure to bacteria, viruses, mold, fungi, protozoa, or insects, particularly in field operations like food service, waste management, sanitation, and water treatment. Radiation hazards. These include both ionizing radiation from X-rays, nuclear sources, and certain detection devices, and non-ionizing radiation from lasers, radar, and radio frequency (RF) systems. Both must be strictly controlled to avoid injury and long-term physiological damage. Musculoskeletal trauma, repetitive lifting, poor posture, overloading, off-balance movements, and prolonged use of gear like helmets or vests can lead to acute and chronic injuries. Vibration and shock. Exposure to hand-arm vibration from operating manual tools or whole-body vibration while riding in vehicles can result in chronic pain or neurological damage. Shock forces from weapon recoil or parachute landings can result in acute and chronic musculoskeletal injuries. Thermal stress. Soldiers often work in extreme thermal environments. Some systems can trap heat or cold, amplifying risks of heat exhaustion, heat stroke, frostbite, or hypothermia. Oxygen deficiency and ventilation. In enclosed or high-altitude environments, soldiers may face reduced oxygen levels and fresh air requirements. Ventilation failures or chemical displacements can make this hazard even more severe. Ultrasonic energy. Less commonly encountered, but when present, high-frequency sound energy can cause hearing loss or symptoms like RF exposure. The key to reducing risk is ensuring that health hazard considerations are integrated early in the developmental process, beginning with the Initial Capabilities Document, ICD, and continuing through to the Capabilities Development Document, CDD. Including HHA input at every stage ensures that system designers consider the physical, environmental, and operational health risks that soldiers face. Implementing changes as early as possible in the system design process can reduce injury and illness, improve performance, and decrease medical-related costs. Ultimately, the HHA program is about one thing: protecting soldiers and readiness. By designing smarter, safer systems, the Army safeguards the health and readiness of those who serve on and off the battlefield. Our soldiers put everything on the line. It's our responsibility to ensure the systems they rely on don't put them at risk. HHA isn't just a process, it's protection in action.